Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of City Skylines in our beautiful city. Today I'm not really feeling on the top of the world, so I hope you're gonna be fine with a very short episode. However, I did play around with the Old Town policy a little bit in between the episodes and I got to understand it a little bit better. My main mistake was to apply the policy citywide, so that was quite a substantial error that I have to rectify right away. So we're gonna take away the Old Town policy from all the districts, and it is very important that you apply the policies to each district individually. That actually works. It allowed my trucks to spawn here and go all the way over to the specialized industry, for instance. First of all, this guy here needs to be expanded so it actually covers the entire district here. Next up, I want to make sure we are as precise as possible with our paint job here. The most important thing is that none of the highways are actually covered. I also don't want to include my cargo stations and the access to the cargo stations. Yeah, stuff like that is not good at all. I want to make sure the highway is nice and free. Yeah, another little bit here that might cause confusion. Technically, in this case, we can also get rid of the farming industry thingamabob again. I actually forgot to set the specialization, so all of these buildings got destroyed. What you gonna do? Also want to make sure that this cargo station here has some access to the highway. This here is gonna belong to the shire as well, so let's include that. Petrolis, of course, we have to expand as well. Now, this is gonna be a little bit special because the highway is gonna be included in this district. Also here, I want to make it possible just in case so that they can access the cargo station from this side as well. Okay, looks like this is the last one we want to fix. Now this is going to be a little bit of a tight fit. But yeah, we also don't want to include this cargo station. That should also be free. This is actually the cargo port. Do we want to include the tourism stuff? I think so. Okay, so far so good. We are going to go through each of these districts now and set the policy up again. We could also choose specific districts if we really wanted to, but I think with my testing it actually worked out pretty well. Alright, there we go. I think I got them all. That means we should be ready to unpause the game. We almost have 6,000 people at the moment using the public transport, and we're just shy of about 12,000 vehicles. Now we should actually go ahead and check this. So we currently have one truck on their merry way. Let's see if they are spawning. Oh no! I did something wrong. This is so confusing. I did exactly what I just did off camera a second ago and it worked. It was able to spawn the vehicles right there. Okay. Maybe it had to register first. At least now we have two freight trucks on their merry way. Let's see if they are gonna spawn a third one. Okay, they just spawned a third truck, but it's not consistent. It took like 3 attempts to do it. Or truck... But with an empty load... Oh, okay, no, it's this one here. He's going to the rotary kiln plant, which... No, that's where it is coming from. So he's going to export the metal products. Let's actually see this guy go. He's probably going to the cargo station, right? Yeah. No, he's actually taking the trip. This is insane. Let's follow this guy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, okay, now we can see all the imperfections. But that's actually nice. That's something a lot of people wanted me to do. Kind of go through the city in first person. I wasn't even sure I was able to do that. Beautiful. It's unfortunate we have such a low frame rate. There we go. There's the toll booth. But we can just pass through. I can even look around a little bit. This is insane. This is, by the way, the lowest speed. We could even go a little bit faster. You're insane. Now, where are we actually? Where is this? Wait, what is this traffic jam over there? I'm gonna have to take care of that soon. Okay, we're actually going towards the coast. This guy's actually exporting the ore with the boat. He's not even bringing it to the facilities I wanted them to bring it to. But yeah, here we are at the port. So checking out the district. I mean, this shouldn't have been a problem. I get it. Okay, so maybe it attempted to spawn a couple of cars that were unsuccessful because they wanted to go into the specialized industry. And then it attempted to spawn a car for this station, which is possible because there's nothing in the way. So if we go ahead and take out the Old Town policy from the specialized industry where they are most likely to go to, then we're gonna check out this guy again, and that was an unsuccessful spawn. Come on. Okay, now that went well. and that went well. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. So I just removed once again from all my industries the old town policy. We're also gonna remove it from this site, I guess. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do right now. This still technically means now the city can run smoothly again, and we only have private cars when they actually really need to go into the district and not just pass through or do other silly stuff. Okay, now I think it is finally time to make use of Traffic Manager. I mean, I love this intersection, but the vanilla solution, you saw how it was done. Right now, I don't want to deal with this solution anymore, so we are gonna do the lane management. First of all, we're gonna convert all of these back. Cool, let's head into Traffic Manager and we are gonna do those. Now, these are actually already correct from the looks of it. Right here, I suspect we're gonna have some issues, so I want to make sure these stay on their respective lanes, and we're gonna do the same thing right here. So this guy should go there, this guy here, and this one right there, and that is gonna get rid of all of our issues in no time, I would say. So I'm gonna do the same for the rest of the lanes right there. I'm gonna catch you in a second. I just figured out you can actually use Control S in order to do it automatically. So for instance right here, Control S, and you can see they are forced to stay on the lanes. Okay, there we go. Let's see the magic work right here. This is gonna be absolutely beautiful once this is cleared up there. Yeah, so smooth, so fluent, that's what I'm talking about. But considering this could just as well be 2 lanes in my opinion. But I guess it did the trick, right? Whoa, check this out. There are so many people using the metro. I actually have to go ahead and check the public transport again. Lots has changed since I checked the vehicle count. Now, I have to say, for the most part, it's solid. This is the worst station that I've seen thus far. Those guys. No, look at that. They're coming one after another. I fear you guys have to be a little bit patient. As long as it doesn't accumulate to like 300 people, we should be fine. Believe it or not, we're actually all good. What we should check though is this line. Yeah, we even have passengers on our tour guides. Absolutely amazing. Alright then, I would say the next part of this video we're gonna dedicate to an amusement park. And I thought this little area here is the perfect area to actually set this up. Let's go ahead and paint a district. It's gotta be a park area district, of course, and we are starting here with the blimp section. Cool, so we have our amusement park. We can have multiple entrances. Let's actually go ahead and set these up right there. Amusement park, we have the main gate, which I shall add somewhere here in the north. Let's actually set it up here. This is more the touristy area. Yeah, I'm gonna have an entrance here. Thank you very much. And we're gonna have a side... No, that's the main gate. A side gate right here where the blimps are. And with that out of the way, we can already set up a main path, which I shall do right away. We want to make sure... Well, actually, with the main path, it doesn't matter. That can be windy, you know, a little bit rough. The side paths are more important, so we can actually set up some buildings. Now, the amusement park is the second largest park apart from the zoo, which I believe is the largest. Technically we could set up another side gate here. I mean, it would make it convenient though. Wait, it's not possible. That's quite intriguing and disappointing. I think what I want to do is just set up another side road here in this case. So we're gonna do a little something like that. Set up the side gate like so, and then we will be able to connect this to the main path. Let's turn around here as well. We're gonna probably cover this with a bunch of trees over here, and we're gonna do a little loop. Hopefully there's some amusement park stuff to place for the rivers as well. Time for a bunch of side roads, and as I said, these guys should be a little straighter. Now, maybe we set down the mandatory stuff already. It's pretty small and manageable. We're gonna start with a little plaza area here. Actually, this should be connected. Let's do it like so. Gonna have our amusement park plaza like so. Then there is a cafe as per usual. That needs to be nearby. And we also have the souvenir shop and the toilets. Let's get those right there. Looks like we're gonna get things started with a game booth, namely right there. And we're gonna have one on the opposite side, though if I arrange them correctly, I could make a circle, couldn't I? I'm gonna do that. Of course, it's gonna be a half circle, but what you gonna do? Yeah, I think that's the way they are supposed to be set up, and we can even do the same thing on the other side. Let's actually do that. I mean, why the heck not? More game booths cannot hurt. Last but not least, we have the carousel, which is also pretty small, I have to admit. Let's set that up right there. This is a pretty good start, I would say. We have everything in the joint. Adventure experience, no thank you. You guys, as per usual, are gonna name that. You always come up with great names. Now, how many visitors? 200 and... no, we need 500, and our entertainment level is at, ooh, way more than we need. Naturally, instead of being happy about all the gifts I give them, they are complaining about water and power. It's always the same with these bastards. There we go, already reached level 2, rotating teacups and a piggy train. Sounds awesome. By the way, something that has been mentioned in the comments several times, this road was connected to the pathway. Actually, it was never connected, so we dodged that bullet. Nevertheless, I'm gonna drag it back a little bit. It's gonna get into the way of my fencing anyways. But let's keep building on the amusement park. Rotating teacups, yeah, they are pretty small. However, wait, the piggy train is also small. Ah, of course, it's a piggy train. Well, I guess in this case, we could set up one of these trains right here. Actually, I have to lower this down a bit. Yeah, this went a bit crazy with the terrain, but check this out. It's a real piggy train. Ah, I just love these things. I'm actually gonna set another one up right here, together with a carousel on the other side. Gonna have some rotating teacups here. Maybe we can even set up a little lake area. That would be nice. You guys over here also deserved some rotating teacups. Beautiful. Now, what is gonna be our next goal? Probably 5... oh, by the way, I set the policies. They can now celebrate every day. I also set the night tours for all of our parks that we currently have. Even more fun, which is a amusement park specific policy. For both of our nature reserves, I actually set the fine for fireworks policy, so they have no fireworks there at all. They should have all their fireworks here at the amusement park. I just noticed that it's actually perfect. We have the blimps right here at the side gate, and at the main gate there is the metro stop. I guess while we are waiting we could set up some fencing. That wouldn't hurt at all. So that's exactly what I'm gonna set up here. Hopefully we can drag this along the road very easily. I might have to be slightly creative with this, or use the move it mod to save my ass afterwards. No, this is actually fairly easy. We're gonna utilize all of this space right adjacent to the road. There we go, and finally hook this up. Distance too short. Are you freaking kidding me? There we go. Gotta continue the fencing right here. More fencing along the highway, though this is probably gonna be covered by a bunch of trees. But we want to make this a great park and utilize the entirety of the space we have at our disposal. All the way up to this point, and I presume that's gonna be good enough so nobody gets killed by a car. Okay, nice. That's the fencing done for this one already. Let's see how many people we need. We need, ooh, quite a few. I guess we can do the fencing for the zoo as well, but maybe let's first set up another cafe and bistro and everything we have here, the souvenir shop. And there is the cafe right there. Okay, I also want to connect this with another pathway that is branching off right here and connecting there. So it's time to wait for more visitors. What's going on with my traffic at the moment? Yeah, still looks about 80%. Let's see, 79. Okay, I take that. Whenever there's something seriously wrong, it goes back down to 70%. Anyways, as I said, we also want some zoo fencing, of course, because, well, that's the most important one in my opinion. We don't want the animals to roam around, no sir. So fencing along the pathway here, fencing along the highway exit as well, otherwise they're gonna be trampled by my beautiful elephants right here, and then I guess all the way along. Yeah, that's actually pretty easy. There we go, this is all gonna be included. Cannot use that at the moment, go away. We of course have to destroy the power line, that is quite unfortunate. Let's see, how do we best do this? Can I even hook this up? No, the crematorium is a little bit in the way, but I guess we can just make the fence to the crematorium. It's just a visual thing anyways, it's not like they would cheat with the ticket prizes. Yeah, we can actually hook it up right there. This is perfetto. I guess it's not perfect everywhere, we could have it a bit smoother. But you get the basic gist. Now at least the animals can't get out of the park just like that. I noticed that we are making minus weekly income, I think more often than we're making plus at the moment. Not sure why that is. By the way, I re-enabled or disabled the policy free public transport, so now a couple less people are using the public transport, but at least we do get a little bit of money back. Other than that, I think my biggest bottleneck in terms of finances is the specialized industry. They're always complaining about not having something, maybe petroleum, plastics or metals. I think we are not producing enough of that stuff, or we're not storing enough. No, actually we do store it in here. I wonder if this cargo station is being utilized often. It actually looks good at this moment. I mean, right now we're in the plus again, 23k, 28k, I've seen it go up to 75k, but overall it feels like we have more red than green. Yeah, now we're already at 41, 44k, 57k, it's going up, it's going up. You know what, let's worry once we go below 25 million again, that's when I'm gonna financially worry. Until then, I think we don't have to pay too much attention to this. 1,000 more visitors to go, I'm gonna be right back. Now we're talking 3 new things for us to play around with. Let's go ahead and place these. Maybe I was actually wrong to assume this park is gonna be big. It looks as though we have almost placed everything already. One swinging boat definitely goes here. I'm gonna set up another one. Right there. We have some bumper cars. Gonna set one up here. Yeah, this is gonna be a pathetic park if everything remains this small. Maybe we'll have the big roller coasters and they're actually gonna do the job. I wanna set up some toilets here for some reason, restrooms. Yeah, let's do that right there. Last but not least, we have the House of Horror. I'm actually gonna set this up here. There's gonna be a nice little forest around it, so it's gonna be hopefully a bit spookier. Okay, and with that out of the way, we already placed everything again. Let's have a look at the stats. We need 5,000 visitors, way more than enough entertainment. I guess we could take care of some decorations already. I'm really tempted to make this a bigger park than necessary. And this could be another main attraction. Let me actually go ahead and set up another pathway here. We could just do a small park area so people can relax, take a picnic or so, and then let's do this. We're gonna set this as our main park as well, so it's kind of equal with the zoo at the moment, all the way down here. Okay, I'm gonna be right back at the next stage, which is gonna be in approximately 3,000 visitors. Question mark has reached level 4. We have the drop tower ride, I know where I want to place that, and the pendulum ride, both of which are still not as big as I want them to be. What you gonna do? We're gonna have a drop tower here. Should we have a second one? I mean, we're almost forced to. I wanted to have the big roller coaster you unlock at level 5 here. And then maybe we can have the drop tower here. We're gonna need a pathway right there. That should technically be connected. And then we have the pendulum ride. I wanted to have that in between those intersections. Now, if I can, I want to set this up better. Oh my god, you hear the screaming. Oh, this is not good. Let's do it like so. There we go. And maybe we can even use the Move It mod to make this... Oh man, this is terrifying. By the way, I really don't like amusement parks in real life. I'm always getting sick. Okay, is there anything else? No. But we're gonna have 2 big contraptions. The Ferris wheel and the roller coaster. So I think with that we will be able to wrap it up, and then maybe we are gonna make a park structure here and another little park area there. The rest we're gonna fill up with trees. Maybe I can even set up a fisher thingy-mabob here. Let's see. The problem about these piers is I believe they need to be hooked up to a normal road. That's probably not gonna work. Yeah, this definitely needs road access, so you gotta go. It was a nice idea while it lasted. Alright then, another 4,500 people to go. I'm gonna be right back. Guys, we finally did it. We got the roller coaster in the joint as well as the Ferris wheel. Should we have that just on the other side? Let me bring this closer to the coast, and then I want to set up a pathway. A simple one going here and a simple one going there. Can you please allow me to do that? Like so. Bring you back. And here we are. Of course, it's far from perfect yet. We have to do some terraforming. We have to do a lot of decorations. However, I think what I'm gonna do is plan an episode where we're gonna take care of decorations for certain districts and other parts of the town we haven't taken care of just yet. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up at this point. It even feels like I have enough footage in order to get a proper episode out. But without any further ado, thank you so much for watching, have a great time, and hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye bye.